Chef Kimmy Who. I'm your host, Chef Kimmy Who. Today I have a very fun project for you. We're going to do a DIY gender reveal cake. How cool is that? I get questions for this all the time, so I'm going to take you step by step into how we do it, okay? So first we're going to start with our prepared vanilla cake. I've already dyed it pink because that is the sex of our baby. I baked my cake off and then I froze it. The reason for that is so that I can take any caramelization off the top and off of the sides and the bottom so that there's no problem. Once we do this, we're going to crumb coat our cake with white vanilla buttercream, and I'll be using the American buttercream that's on my website. I'll also link down below. We'll be using a white American buttercream on the inside as well as the outside because the sex of our baby is the color of the cake. After we do that, I will then show you how to separate our buttercream into two different colors. We're going to make pink, we're going to make blue, and then we're going to do a half and half design. Let's get started. Workspace, and now we're ready to prepare our bags. So the first thing we're going to do, I'm going to take my vanilla buttercream that's white, and I'm going to separate them into two different bowls. For this particular design, you're going to need quite a bit of buttercream depending on the size of your cake. I'm just doing a small 6-inch cake, so this will feed, if you cut it nice like a party size, it'll feed about 7 or 8 people, maybe 6 if you like cake. However, if you do smaller slices, then you can feed up to about 12 people with this size cake, okay? So for our project, we're going to use electric blue and electric pink in order to make our two colors. So I'm using AmeriColor gel colors. You see I only did like 1 squirt of it. You don't need a lot. A little bit goes a long way. I've got 2 spoons. I like to mash my color in as opposed to vigorously stirring it all the time. Once that color is incorporated, then you can give it a good stir and take a look at your color and see if you like it. It could go a little bit darker. I think I would like it too. Let's do our blue first. So again, we mash in the color to get it nicely incorporated. And I'm definitely gonna go a little bit darker on my pink just because of the color of our blue. So we're gonna give our pink one more squirt. and get that nicely incorporated. All right, I like that. So for this project, we're going to be doing a rosette cake. We're going to need to prepare our piping bag with the tip in it. So here's how we do that. We're going to take our piping bag. If you notice at the top of it, it's a triangle fold, right? If you take your fingers on the outside and hold it like this is what allows you to bend it over easily, okay? So if you can't hold this in your hand to do this next step, it's totally fine. We're going to use our tip. Typically, I like to use a 1M, but for the purpose of today, we're going to use a 2D. So I'm going to drop it down on the inside, and I'm going to push it all the way down as far as I can. Take a pair of scissors. Now I'm not cutting this, and I'm not doing it very hard. I'm going to seesaw back and forth until I break the plastic. So you can test it and see, and it pops right off. Using a cup will come in very handy. Make sure it's a tall one. You can now take this, put it inside of the cup, and open it up on the inside. This way you don't get frosting all over your hands and everything just goes straight in. Now remember, we folded them out. You're gonna grab those sides again. You're gonna work it back up the side of your cup. No mess around the outside of our bag. Grab it. You're gonna pinch off the top and squeeze it down. Just like that. So our blue is ready to go. We're gonna prepare our pink. We'll be right back to get started on how we do this cake. All right, so we've allowed our cake to chill for just a moment. If you're using the American buttercream on my website, make sure you leave the cake out and let it sit. It'll crust over. When you go to touch it with the tip of your finger, the tip of your finger needs to come back clean. Until that happens, it's not ready. It's clean. If you're going to use either one of the meringue buttercreams, the American meringue or the Swiss meringue buttercream that's on our website, just take your cake and pop it in the freezer for about 5 minutes and it'll be good to go. So we're going to take our prepared bags, give it just a little bit of squeeze, and we're going to make rosettes around the cake. What that means is, this is a star tip. We're going to make a star on the cake, and then we're going to go around it. Team pink, team blue cake, all ready for this gender reveal. Next thing's up for the parents to take a slice and find out what their baby is. See you next time.